only worth 10, 14, 18. Perfectly fine. It's free money, and everyone loves free money. No strings attached, obviously. The best money. So we have 678, not too much. And the trader will want profit. One method is to buy cloth, turn it into clothes and sell it back to the trader. Such as leather, we can make armor out of it too. This green indicates the trader will be happy with the trade, however we get almost nothing from this. So let's see, rope, I don't think we need rope. Let's see, axe, bronze battle axe, excellent, looks good. Are there any cages though? Bars, cut gems, blocks, boulders. I'll get one rope. See if we can make a well at some point. Warhammers, excellent. Prefer the silver one, but that's pretty expensive. Might come back. Crossbows, we have enough wood. Copper pick, excellent. Just get the cheap stuff I can afford at the moment. Shields, no. Bucklers, capes, hoods, should make that all ourselves. Looking for cages to see if they have chickens. Obviously chickens are the most important animal for dwarfs. Right, the bins are most of this list. Bolts, meat, we have fish, thread, that's going to be important for the hospital. And clove making. It looks like we've got no cages, even empty cages. That's fine. More luck next time. We still have more we can buy. However, I might wait until next time, unless we are an anvil. We should have an anvil. However, having another one will be excellent. Straight off the bat. Let's see, two-legged rhino, muscle shell, muscle shell. Hopefully those muscle shells will be picked up and turned into money. Don't need to brew drinks quite yet. Meat. The question is though, I would turn some of the animals into meat, but getting a breeding pair might be more beneficial, and I have no idea what the next caravan will bring. It looks like we have some produced goods in the stonemason's workshop. Excellent. Some of first bedrooms are dug out, so I will smooth them off, add in a door and the required furniture. But first of all we need a place for a barracks. Hopefully this will turn into a fortified room eventually. So I might have a room coming off and turn it into barracks. Of course, no sign of our minor dwarfs doing whatever they're doing. Might want more beds. Right, why do we want as much clay as possible? To build anything we want on the surface. It is quite slow, dwarfs carrying the clay. However, it is fun not worrying about the quantity. So where is the staircase down? Oh, here it is. We will want to clay, surround it with walls. Not that I expect walls to do much. And maybe the trade depot. Eventually we will want to surround the animal pen with walls to stop the animals dying in a siege, and designate a fishing location and wall it off so the fishing dwarfs will not walk out randomly to get killed. Right, it looks like the potential barracks has almost been completed. We have a military commander, so we shall create a new squad, no uniform, because we want to prevent them from having these supplies, which is unfortunate. I didn't realise they'd automatically come with it. Feature is, every time you call up your militia, they'll walk around the fort looking for 2 food and water instead of attacking what you want and looking for armor and other things. We want a random weapon, closest weapon they can pick up and attack the enemy, even if they have no experience of it. We just need to kill invaders with whoever we have it on hand. This, of course, will never go wrong. Looks like we've got quite a lot of coal, so I might start smelting. I do not have a pause screen for when a dwarf gets a strange mood, so if a dwarf does randomly go crazy and die, that is why. Only one anvil left. Probably should put doors, but first clay floor to make it look good. The question is, how close to the border of a map do I want these constructions? I want enough room for the animals, but also enough room so that the dwarfs have time to get to the defences. Construct a little fishing area for the dwarfs. We'll be able to remove the original bridge afterwards. What we use is the floor grate. Put that in the holes, and then we create a zone for fishing. Let's see if I can find it. Here we go, at the bottom. And then we can wall it off. Oh, meant to use clay, not the closest material. Unfortunately. Let's see if it's removable though. Not a problem. Unfortunately, trees are in the way, so I shall have them removed. This pasture should be edited to be within the walls. Like so. How far up it should go, I'm not sure. However, I add some water. Excellent. Got confused there for a little bit. Not a problem though. More dwarfs turned up, so check the animals. No new animals, very unfortunate. And we shall create a very reasonable amount of construction work for our ever busy dwarfs. The hardest part is the corners, as they can't construct diagonally. Can't construct through a tree though. Very unfortunate. So I'll have to remove them at some point. Let's see. Appear to have hit a pond. We'll just floor over it though. Not a problem. We also want to designate a water source. Probably this over here, so the dwarfs do not have to leave the fort. Dig out around it, so it's easier to set a zone. Add a door to the soon-to-be barracks. One door. Barracks, and there we go. There is a way of assigning a squad to a barracks, but that will have to wait. Saved, so I can reload if a dwarf dies. Of course no dwarf will die.